But we need a time frame, because I can't go into the judge, she can't go into the judge, Ron can't go into the judge and be like, give Miss Darling an extension, and then we're stuck because we don't have a time frame. We don't know what to do. Because then at that point, it's going to put all the pressure on me towards the end. Because if I can't place Victoria back with you, what are we going to do?
Here's the bottom line, Shirley. You don't bring in enough money in your disability to support yourself. You sure don't bring in enough money to support yourself and children.
Okay, me and my daughter.
Okay, here's the thing. It's not your daughter's case. This is your case.
Okay.
So what's your plan?
My plan is when I get my ID, because I cannot do nothing with
I don't
that.
want to hear about an ID. I want to hear a bigger plan than that.
Okay, my plan is get my apartment and get my job and start back my business.
What are you going to use for money to pay for this fictitious apartment?
$950 will get me started out until all bills paid, 1-bedroom suite.
Why didn't you do this 10 months ago?
Because I just got the papers when I was in that life.
Is this a housing situation? Or
it's a housing resources? How did Dallas Life give you?
No, that Stupot gave it to me.
Who?
The Stupot.
Oh, the Stupot place that you've been staying at, that you stayed at one point.
Yes.
How long were you there for?
I go to Stupot every day. Stupot is not a shelter. It's a resource.
Okay, who's the case manager at the Stupot you're working with?
Nicole.
Can you send that information to me?
I got to get the information.
Why, if what you need is an ID, can't Natalie go over there and identify you for them?
Yeah.
I mean, what they're saying, Natalie can go over with her license and say, this is Shirley Darling. I know this is Shirley Darling, and she can identify you if this apartment needs somebody to identify you. And Natalie will do it.
I do it for your drug test.
Yes, ma'am.
I come
I mean, like, something's got to move, Shirley. There's been no positive movement in 10 months.
No, I'm 28. I had to be in my place.
All right.
I'm 28. If Natalie can do this for me.
Natalie will do it for you.
I mean, I will do it. I do everything. I feel like I do everything for you. I get up on a Friday morning and come and identify you all the way in downtown Dallas that you are Miss Darling, so you can do a drug test. You have not asked me to come identify you at no apartment
because I didn't know if there was a proposition for you to do.
But I will, because at the end of the day, my job is to make sure Victoria gets back home. And what I've been preaching to you for the last 10, 11 months is I need a stable place to live. Like I told you 2 weeks ago on the phone, you keep talking about the apartment, be about it. I need to see it. I can't, you keep talking about it, I need to see it.
When I go down there today.
Here's the other thing, Shirley. Let me tell you about how this works legally. All right? Oh, well, go ahead.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm typing all these notes as well. That's okay. Are you okay?
No.
Your eyes.
Yeah.
Where's your glasses?
You know, she told me she got to send me to a neurologist.
Oh, no, but where's your glasses?
I don't have glasses.
You did have glasses at one
No, I don't.
I don't know. It's not getting through to her, so I don't know.
ICPC went again.
Yeah, I went back and I did out. Look, yes, I did read. So they sent me the email this morning. So
I'm going to tell her that the only option for an extension is if she's in drug treatment. If she's doing something, drug education, treatment, bring around the rosy, don't do drugs, I don't care. But that specifically is in the code. Because there was some understanding that, you know, sometimes it just takes parents longer, right? Getting off drugs is a long process. But usually you spend the first 6 months of them denying that they ever did drugs. It takes a while for them to wrap their head around it.
I really just hate that Lakeidra is in that situation, because I know she was talking about, because I know Lakeidra's moving. She got her ID quicker. She got her birth certificate from Memphis that she needed. So I think she can go down and get an ID. I wouldn't have mind putting her, but you got that CPS case. I can't do that. I don't think I can. I don't think
we can have a placement hearing.
Yeah.
Right?
I mean, yeah, because I could.
We could certainly say, and then we could say this is what happened, and then the grandson was here, and they were, homeless. homeless and removed from homelessness. I don't think the judge would care because it wasn't
Like
physical abuse or neglect or,
I mean,
you
we
know.
can try. I mean,
But she's gotta be somewhere for us to do a whole study.
exactly.
So what is her status?
I think that she just got her birth certificate, so I think
Miss Love, this was another thing
close the door, Miss Darling, please.
I want to say. I had my own business where I was working. I had my own business where I was making t-shirts and I was an event planner. Where I was cooking food for parties and doing. But now I'm not able to do no kind of nothing with kids at the moment right now.
Well, I mean, we know that you had housing applications in here, in Memphis, and in Kansas, wasn't it
And
Kansas?
Wichita.
Wichita. Yeah, Wichita, Kansas.
And
So,
that's what I
so that
said.
doesn't sound like someone with a thriving business if you're like getting ready to move just to get housing.
Miss Darling, you said
No.
Stu Pot gave you a housing voucher?
No,
Oh.
they gave me the apartment, the places to go
Stu gave
get
her
the apartment.
apartment list?
Yes.
Okay.
And what is the Stewpot's role then in that apartment?
And the apartment, they just gave me the resource and they helped me get my ID.
Okay. So this is filling out an application for an apartment complex where Natalie needs to ID you?
Yes.
Okay, but the Stewpot doesn't have a role in it.
Mm-mm.
So this is an apartment that you could have gotten 10 months ago?
No, I didn't know about it.
And how much is that gonna cost?
This one, I mean, the kids one in this, we got one for 1,100, we got one for 950, we got one for 700.
Okay. And how much money do you bring in per month?
I bring in 950 plus the ones I do with my business. You know.
So what are you gonna use for food?
Food stamps and money.
Okay. I mean, is Lakedra gonna be living with you?
Yes, she is.
Okay. So is Lakedra
Until I
trying
get
to set up her own independent house from you so that Victoria could go to her?
Why be so go out? Yes, ma'am. Yes, she is.
Or are you guys, I mean, you know, if you're gonna stay together, that's fine.
So the ICPC for Miss Knox, she appealed it. It got denied. We told you that it got denied. The ICPC, the home study of hers got denied. So she appealed it. The state of Tennessee told her that all the charges that whatever reason the home study got denied, those charges were overturned, like the allegations were overturned. So I had to resubmit the ICPC for the state of Tennessee. So that could be another option. We send her, if we can get the home study approved through the state of Tennessee, then she can go to Miss Knox.
Okay.
And then you can move back to Tennessee.
Okay. But back on this subject right here. About you said with my income study. If we do stay, when we do, we're going to try to stay up here. Cause the one reason Victoria liked it up here. She said she liked it up here. So that was I was trying.
Well, when 5 and 6 and 7-year-olds start running the world, you let me know. But she's a child and she doesn't get a vote.
Okay, how come when I be trying to talk to her, when she at the place, I say it's up to Victoria, well not you, they say it's up to Victoria.
I'm just saying, life plans and where you want to live.
Yeah, I mean,
And where you need
what
to
she
be
wants to do
is
and where
like-
she wants to go is different. But where her place of living, she should make that call.
Like-
She's 7, 8, 7.
7.
But she can make the calls about if she well she
She don't want to go to the store
outside.
with you. No, she can make that call. If she don't want to go to the store with you, yeah, she don't have to.
Go store me.
I'm just saying, like she can make those decisions, but
she can't make no decision about she want to come out home, mama. She did. Y'all didn't tell her about everything, but what she telling y'all about. She not been the good. She not been saw. She wanted to
past
come
the
home.
investigation part, that has nothing to do with me.
Well, back on the subject, back to say, yeah, I am. Give me somewhere to stay. And yes, I do have income coming in. And yes, I am going to get me a job. If that's going to go up there, show ID for me to
Well,
say,
if you get a
I got a
job,
job.
then you won't get the disability.
Trump about to take that away anyhow.
Nobody's changing Social Security disability.
Trump, well, I Trump. Well, I'm
Right,
just
we're not
saying.
going down the road of politics because nobody's taking away your social security
He said, well,
disability.
so
But if you are able to work, then you will no longer qualify for disability. Disability is for people who can't work. Do you see how that works?
Just, I know how that works.
That's true regardless of who's president.
Okay. But look,
Okay.
this right here. I can work. It's just that I have a benign tumor on my brain, which causes me to like sometimes be off, where I can't do nothing but lay down and take pain medicine.
Alright.
I can't. I had the tumor removed one, and it was benign. Okay, that's good. But I can't let force a tumor not to be on my head and stop me from working. That's why I got my daughter there with me. But it seems like it's a problem to have my daughter with me.
The problem is that we are 10 months in and I'm not really sure what has changed. You finished parenting.
Yes, I've been consent.
I mean, in 10 months, that's it.
Mm-hmm.
You haven't finished counseling, nothing with drugs, right? What else was there? And no housing.
No housing,
no
income.
plan. No.
It's
still this
and
sort
I
of,
got a plan.
there's excuses and there's excuses.
I got an income and I got a plan.
Alright.
Like I said.
Well, you talking about it, I need you to be about it, because our time is ticking, I've told you.
I am about it.
Okay,
I got to go
for
to
it.
court on the 27th. But
Okay.
since you're gonna be able to do that, all my money come in on the 28th. Matt's in the key. Since you're able to do that for my apartment, if you're able to do that, we can be in the apartment by the 1st.
Okay. Well, I'm hoping when Leslie Noble gets hold of somebody, she's gonna have something to report. I mean,
Yes.
the referral went in on April 29th.
Yes, and I've
Nothing
been doing.
happened. Then May 30th, there was some, lost the phone, had no phone, couldn't do. So there was a whole month gone. And then it's like, yeah, April
I don't remember
29th to
but I
May
remember
30th.
when I was at Super, she called me. I gave her the information, emailed me.
Shirley,
Whatever. Yes, ma'am.
at the end of the day, you need to have done this. Nobody else
I have
needs
done
to,
it.
Well,
And I'm still doing it.
You got 12 sessions to do, and the most you could have gotten through, assuming you've gone every week since May 30th, is 3. That's 9 more weeks. I mean, you're running out of time to get things done. And I'm sitting here thinking, what the heck do you do all day long? I mean, you don't work.
I'm at the stupa on that labor thing.